Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K15 Monster Games. We kick it out to James. He's not even that shot early on. We are in Dallas for Game 3. Danny Tyson's lifting off. Look at Devin Harris. He's trying to recover from that one. He gets sent pretty much into the it would be the cameramen if the cameramen were on the baseline like they are in real life in 2K, which they're not. Which I never really realized until I did this commentary. Which is, you know, why not do that? But the one thing you guys probably will know is that we are up 2-0 in this series, and there's no Monte Ellis, and there's no Dirk Nowitzki. If you guys didn't remember from the last video, Monte Ellis got the concussion. He's out for the rest of the playoffs. Dirk was already out for the rest of the playoffs before the series even started with a ruptured Achilles. Danny Tyson's knocking down threes. So right now, we have all of the control in this series. We probably have the three best players in the series with Dwight, James Harden, and myself. I mean, the battle between Chandler Parsons and Dwight Howard is debatable about who's the third best player, though. Right now, the best player is undisputably Danny Tice. Getting that jump shot to go, excellent release. Good shooting early on here. It's a close game, but then when we hit the bench actually puts up the lead. It was like a 2-point lead for us. Now it's a 7-point lead as I come back in the game, which I certainly enjoy as we kick it out to Isaiah Cannon on the break, and Cannon knocking a dude down. Parsons trying to play some D, but you know how it is in 2K. Sometimes he'll randomly fall down. It makes absolutely no sense as Danny Tice two-hand puts it down with authority at the rim. That is my rim. I don't care if we are in Dallas. This is my rim. You try and stop me right now. I mentioned in the first game, man, Tyson Chandler had me all boxed up, but ever since I realized, you know, just do all pick and rolls that take Tyson Chandler away from the rim, it's been easy pickings, you know. So we've been taking advantage of that. You see Harden trying to do his thing. He kicks it out to Ariza, back to me. I do the pump fake, get Chandler Parsons in the air, and you know, once again, once we get this lead, where the Mavs gonna get the firepower to answer us back and go on a run? As you see, we kick it out to Harden. Harden taking the three and draining it there, and it's a 14-point lead. Harden's putting the threes on the deck, and they're not putting anything on the deck except for the ball, which we'll gladly take. I'm seeking out Harden. Harden's gonna fade away here. Harden's gonna hit. Harden is hot right now, so I'm gonna feed him the ball. This is probably the best I've ever seen James Harden play. I mean, this is definitely a good time to play well in the playoffs. I'm glad for that. But as you see, once again, that random flopping crap that happens, I really don't understand why that happens in 2K. People don't hit the deck in real life, but James Harden is making everything I give him. All right, I had what, 8 assists here. At least 4 of them are to Harden in this game, so I'll definitely take that. And check out Dwight Howard. He's taking this one all the way from half court after picking someone's pocket there. He gets the cookies and he gets the dunk, and now Tice getting the cookies. Tice looking for James Harden, but they pass it to Kyle Singler here, which I didn't want, but I'll take this three. Why not? Wide open, and Danny Tice drains it, and we are blowing out the Mavericks here in the fourth quarter. And this isn't really what our offense is, just, oh dang, their offense, that's the only way they're gonna score off of random crap like that. And they can make buckets like that, more power to them, but they're not really doing that right now. As you see this dude get blocked by Tice, and then Nelson is blocked by Tice. 2 blocks in 1 possession for Tice Mutombo, or Denny Mutombo, I should say, down there. But yeah, we are just straight up blowing out the Mavericks. We're about to get a 3-0 series lead. You know, Mavs, you're hoping maybe if they get back to their home court, their fans can rally them, but that didn't really happen. We cut the 19-point victory, and we're just going to hop into Game 4, all right? Because we're going for the sweep. We packed our brooms on our flight to Dallas because we kind of expected this to happen. Like I said, I don't think of us as the best team. I think of us as a team that could beat these Mavericks, all right? And I'm not letting the point guards do much. Unfortunately, I pick up my first foul. I got a turnover and a foul to start the game. That was freaking awful. That is not the way you want to start a game, man. As I wanted to get that live. Now I'm just going for style points in this Game 4, man. I'm going for style points. I'm going to mess around a little bit in this game. I'm going to be a little bit aggressive on offense. I'm going to try to, you know, look for my shot more, because I might as well test out what I can and can't do on offense in this game that, you know, doesn't really matter too much. First, we do got to get that lead a little bit. So before I mess around a little bit, we got to play smart, and hopefully Harden makes his shots, and Dwight can't take shots like that. Like, Dwight, you're Dwight. Don't do that. And I go for the block again, and I get my second foul. So it's actually going to have to be the bench that does something, which they actually don't do anything. It looks like the Mavs might have a fighting chance. So let me tone down the cockiness, because here comes Raymond Felton beating the buzzer there. Still has .2 to spare, too. And Yeah, all right. They're gonna make those shots. More power to them, man. It might just be their game in this series, but Felton is not able to keep up the lucky 4-leaf clover up his butt there as we find Jason Terry in the jet knocking down the jumper there. Of course, Terry won a title with the Mavericks. Now he's up with the division rival, the Houston Rockets, helping us out. And I'll take it as I kick it out to Terry again. And Terry looking to get back-to-back buckets. Nah, it is Jason Terry we're talking about, but Terry hasn't been too bad, man. I mean, when I first joined the freaking Rockets and I was playing a lot of bench minutes with Terry and those guys, it was a struggle because Terry didn't make anything. It wasn't like playing with Harden as we give it to Harden here on cue. Harden getting the dunk, but Terry off the bench isn't a bad guy, right? He's a decent guy to have off the bench. He'll get you a bucket or two, and that's all you really need out of him. As I pick up my third foul now, or like early in the second quarter. So I am definitely struggling with foul trouble. It's a really random thing that's going on here, and it's not really reaching in or anything like that. Foolish fouls. It's just trying to make plays at the rim and just calling it that kind of way. As Dwight Howard gets the rebound there, I only have 4 points, 2 assists due to being out of rhythm. I'm trying to get 7 points here, and yeah, we're gonna make that total go up to 7 now. I didn't get 7 points in that one play. I made my total go up to 7, just to be clear. And just to be clear, the Mavs came to play in Game 4, right? They are not messing around. At the same time, though, I am in and out the lineup right now. I'm not really in the flow of the game right now. I just want to get in the flow of the game, and I feel like I can lead this offense to victory as long as people knock down their shots. As James Harden ended the shot clock. James Harden, we'll make it a 4-point game. Now in this third quarter, I gotta make sure I get my fourth foul. That's the main thing with Dwight gets these buckets here. If I don't get my fourth foul and I can stay on the court, then I think we could bring out the brooms right now. As I'm just like, all right, I'm that open. I'll take it. A-. You rarely see A-minuses in the Hall of Fame. Well, at least with my shot rating. I think my shot rating is like an 85. I rarely see anything in the A's, but I saw one there and it still didn't go down. I'm like, all right. I'm still shooting 40% from 3, which isn't a bad percentage. We're taking the mid-range there. Can't get it to go. Dwight tried to go for the one-hand putback. Some kind of crazy-ass putback there. Doesn't get it to go, and instead, the Mavs, that could have been my fourth foul, man. I don't really give a crap. I'm just going to be playing aggressive right now. I'm not that concerned because this isn't that big of a game. We lose this game, we have a huge cushion, and it's not like those two guys are coming back. Monte still has the concussion from hell. As we give it to James Harden, he's pulling up the deep 2. He's getting it to go there. You see Dwight, he's definitely rebounding the ball well, so I gotta give him credit for that. I don't give Dwight credit for much, but he is rebounding the ball pretty well right now. I'm looking for Harden. Whenever we're running on the break, I'm looking to hit that B button, man. I want to give it to James Harden and let him go to work. All right, that's when he's at his best, man. It's not really exactly the half-court sets because those isolation plays don't work too well, at least against Hall of Fame and stuff like that. But in transition, James Harden is dangerous. Though right now, James Harden is the X button, but I still hit the B button. I find Jason Terry. Terry knocks down the jumper there. Like I mentioned, Terry, good coming off the bench, and now we got a nice 10-point lead, make it 12, and this is where we're at. I mentioned it every single time we got to about a 12-point lead in the series. Usually it didn't take us this long to get it, but now that we have it, where are the Mavs going to get that offense from? I'm making sure it's not going to be the point guard, all right? The point guard is not going to get those points. Tyson Chandler is not going to get those points. And the shooting guard, quote-unquote shooting guard, that's actually another point guard, Devin Harris, if he lights us up, let it be, but that's not happening, all right? So, Aminu, Tyson Chandler, you guys want to do it, or Devin Harris, whoever wants to do it, try, all right? But we're playing a really good offensive game right now. We have 85 points here in the fourth quarter. At this point, we can coast, or we can just get more steals, whatever the hell comes first, as Denny Tice gets the dunk there. And we're definitely going to win the series, all right? Spoiler alert, we're sweeping the Mavs. We brought the brooms, and we're about to take care of this place. Hope the Mavs enjoyed their season, but they might as well stay in Dallas, man. You guys don't got to go nowhere. You guys can start the offseason early, all right? But us, we're going to the conference finals, man. I don't know. The conference finals might be end of the road, but at the same time, I mean, someone else might just get injured. Who knows? But the conference finals will be against Lob City. Yes, CP3, Blake, DeAndre Jordan, Jamal Crawford, Jay Crossover. Yeah, it's those guys, all right? So that's definitely going to be our toughest challenge in this playoff run so far. And they're all healthy as far as I know, so, wish us luck, man, because it's going to be a tough series, and we'll see if we can manage it, and we can make it at least a close series. But leave a like on this video if you enjoyed us bringing out the brooms in Dallas. Subscribe for more NBA 2K15 micro games. And before I go, I got you guys a cutscene. This is like the second to last cutscene of the playoffs, so you guys better enjoy it, because there aren't really too many cutscenes in the playoffs. I know some people have been asking, there aren't really too many, but this is actually a pretty big one, so you might want to stick around.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the next good decision he makes for the team will be the first. Yeah, I hear you. Talk to you soon. Sorry about that. Talking to another one of my clients. So I needed to see you because, we have a problem.
Yeah, what's that? Tell me. Man, what is it?
Both Gatorade and Sprite want you as their next featured athlete.
Whew. What? That's awesome, right?
Well, yes and no. They're both offering good money and perks, but you gotta pick one or the other. I mean, they both want an exclusive. You know, public appearances, out wearing the gear in public, selling the brand.
So it's one or the other, huh?
There may be smaller opportunities down the road with whoever you don't pick, but the big decision comes right now. So what do you think? Gatorade or Sprite?
I think I'm going with Gatorade, man. Legendary brand with legendary athletes associated with it.
Not to mention legendary agents making all those dreams come true. What, no love for your 10%er? Fine, fine. Oh, and before I forget, there's just one small contingency.
How do I figure this is going to be anything but small?
Don't worry, this is going to be easy. They just want to make sure that if your star is truly rising, that you have as big an audience as possible. So all you have to do is pick up 1 million new fans on social media in the next 10 days, you know, to show them you mean business, and that's it. Then the deal's locked in. Piece of cake.
Hold on, wait! 1 million?